It was 2013 when a space capsule landed in a field in Kazakhstan. At first, everyone thought that it was just another one of those routine landings. But this time, there was a difference. The astronauts were supposed to be inside, but nobody came out. So what happened? Did they survive, or did something go wrong during landing? Let's find out. The Soyuz TMA 11-meter spacecraft docked at the International Space Station on July 15th. During re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere, the capsule was supposed to deploy its parachute system to slow down its descent. As soon as the news broke out, people started to speculate about the incident on social media. Some people were concerned about the safety of the cosmonauts and wanted to know if they had survived. While it could have been a potentially dangerous situation, the fact that all 3 cosmonauts survived and were in good condition was a relief to many. The incident also sparked a lot of interest in space exploration and the challenges that astronauts face on a daily basis. His quick reaction and willingness to help the stranded astronauts undoubtedly saved their lives and made him an important part of this extraordinary story. The failure of the Capsule's parachute system is a serious issue that needs to be addressed. To ensure the safety of future space missions, the Russian Space Agency is likely to review the incident thoroughly, to determine the cause of the failure and take steps to prevent it from happening again. Others were curious about the cause of the accident and how it would affect future space missions. However, due to a glitch in the software, the parachute system failed to deploy properly, causing the capsule to go off course and land in an unauthorized area. The poor road conditions and lack of infrastructure in the region caused delays in the rescue operation. Despite these challenges, the emergency teams were able to reach the site and provide medical assistance to the cosmonauts. Even the smallest malfunction can have serious consequences, but it also shows the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. Some people wondered whether the cosmonauts should have been in a more protected part of the spacecraft during landing. Others questioned the reliability of the parachute system and the backup procedures in place. These questions were important because they could help improve safety measures for future space missions and prevent similar accidents from happening. They had managed to survive the crash landing and were able to communicate with the emergency teams. Experts from all over the world came together to analyze the incident and determine the cause of the malfunction. The Russian Space Agency launched an investigation to identify the technical issues that had led to the crash landing. This was a relief to many people who had been following the story closely and were concerned about the safety of the astronauts. The survival of the 3 cosmonauts was a testament to their courage and quick thinking. The farmer's role in helping them was also crucial, and he became an important part of this remarkable story. The incident also highlighted the challenges and risks involved in space exploration and the need for continuous improvement in safety measures. The bravery and quick reactions of the people in the region were praised by the government and the international community. The incident also put Kazakhstan on the map as a country that was capable of handling complex emergencies and providing humanitarian aid in times of crisis. But ultimately, it is a story of human resilience and the triumph of the human spirit. From the initial confusion of the villagers to the international response of the space community, this incident had a ripple effect that reached far beyond the immediate circumstances. It was a reminder of the complexities of space travel and the importance of safety protocols. But it was also a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. The cosmonauts and the villagers who helped them were all part of this extraordinary story that will be remembered for years to come. The cosmonauts were able to overcome an extremely difficult situation and return home safely. Their story is an inspiration to us all and reminds us that even in the face of great challenges, we can persevere and triumph. 2013. It was a standard procedure for the crew to return to Earth after completing their work. However, due to some malfunction, the capsule landed in the middle of a cornfield near the town of Arkalyk, more than 70 kilometers away from the intended landing site. First, the villagers who found the capsule were initially unsure what to do. They had never seen anything like it before and were not sure how to proceed. However, they quickly realized that the capsule had come from space and contacted the local authorities. They started to joke about how the cosmonauts must have felt like they were landing in the middle of nowhere. Memes and jokes started to spread rapidly on social media platforms, making light of the situation and turning a potentially serious incident into a source of entertainment, and measures will be taken to prevent similar incidents from happening in the future. In the meantime, the 3 cosmonauts are likely to be hailed as heroes for their courage and quick thinking in the face of danger. Their ability to remain calm and take the necessary steps to ensure their own safety is a testament to their training and experience. They arrived at the scene to discover that the capsule had landed in a cornfield owned by a local farmer. The farmer, who was identified only as Tamir, said that he had been working in his field when he heard a loud noise and saw a bright flash in the sky. When he looked up, he saw the capsule descending slowly towards the ground. He watched in amazement as it landed in his field and immediately went to investigate. This unexpected turn of events raised a lot of questions. After confirming that everyone was okay, they assisted the cosmonauts in getting out of the capsule. The emergency team was surprised to see that the cosmonauts were wearing only their underwear and had no idea where their spacesuits had gone. According to the cosmonauts, they had to undress because their spacesuits had started to smoke and they feared that they might have been in danger. What caused the landing failure? Was the crew okay? And how did the locals react to the crash landing? When the ship undocked from the station, it had 3 people on board, all Russian cosmonauts: Oleg Kotov, Sergei Ryazansky, and Mikhail Turin. They had spent over 6 months on the ISS and were looking forward to returning home. During the re-entry process, the capsule encountered some technical problems. It was supposed to make a parachute landing in the designated area in Kazakhstan. Upon receiving the news of the capsule's landing in an unauthorized location, emergency teams were quickly deployed to the area. When the emergency team arrived, they found the 3 cosmonauts inside the capsule. All of them were conscious and talking. After the incident, it was revealed that the reason for the landing failure was a problem with the capsule software. In the official statement released by the space agency, it was mentioned that the capsule had made an emergency landing, but it didn't elaborate on the reasons behind the malfunction. However, despite the seriousness of the situation, there were also some people who were amused by the fact that the capsule had landed in a cornfield. The landing of the Soyuz TMA-11M spacecraft in a cornfield in Kazakhstan was a rare event that caught the attention of people all over the world. As the investigation into the crash landing continues, we can hope that lessons will be learned from this experience. As for the farmer who discovered the crashed capsule in his cornfield, he is likely to become a local legend in the area. In addition to the personal stories of the cosmonauts and the farmer, the crash landing also had wider implications for the space industry. This incident highlights the complexity and risk involved in space exploration. In conclusion, the landing of the Soyuz TMA-11M spacecraft in a cornfield in Kazakhstan was an extraordinary event that captured the attention of people around the world. Now let us look at some of the interesting facts that emerged after the capsule landed in the field. Second, the capsule landed in a remote area, which made it difficult for the emergency teams to reach the site. Third, the cosmonauts were in good physical condition when they were found. Fourth, the crash landing caused a stir in the international space community. Fifth, the incident raised questions about the safety protocols for space missions. Finally, the story of the cosmonauts and the villagers who helped them became a source of national pride for Kazakhstan. In conclusion, the landing of the Soyuz TMA-11M spacecraft in a cornfield in Kazakhstan was an event that had many interesting aspects.